Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got another massive loss for the culture. Meek Mill turns up the temperature. Honeycomb Brazy with the loss. Rihanna catching the heat. Another artist off the market, and 50 strolls into the party unusually late. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you're feeling any part of the content, man. If you haven't hit the subscribe button already, man, go on and do that if you've come in contact with our stuff before. Now, first in line, first on deck. Let's get to it, right? Rap pioneer Prince Marky D of the Fat Boys has passed away suddenly on Thursday, February 18th. That's yesterday for those of y'all that are first on deck. Now, he hosted Sirius XM's Rock the Bells, and although they made the announcement of his death, they did not release the cause of death. Now, for the sake of history, right? The Fat Boys debuted in 1984, but after the film Crush Groove, they became much more world-renowned. Now, you could also catch the Fat Boys in an old-school classic called Disorderlies, right? If you beatbox today, these dudes helped spread the popularity of the art form. I mean, couple that with Dougie Fresh, Biz Markie, and the like. Hey, yo, our condolences go out to the hip-hop legend's family and to the hip-hop community at large that lost an icon and rap pioneer. Hey, yo, it's entirely at this point, right, that your boy Meek Mill may have just sealed his fate in terms of entertainment, right? Never mind giving the Water Boys a hard time. Forget the 6ix9ine situation and Whack 100 chiming in. Forget the bunny hopping and all of that. Don't get me started with that, right? But this ish right here, ninja, this ish right here, hey yo, Meek Mill spit a line in his new track with Lil Baby. My bad for even mentioning you, baby, right? But he spit a line saying something along the lines of, quote, "And if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper, it be another Kobe." Close quote. Bruh, do you not know who Kobe Bryant was? Schools paused their instruction to give announcements about the man's death, and you thought it was cool and it was time to incorporate not his life, but his death in your lyric? And it wasn't even an honorable way of incorporating him into your lyric. It was a dishonor, your method of incorporating him. Do you not understand that there are certain things that are considered relatively sacred in a culture? It would be one thing, right, if he saw the error in his way and was like, yo, my bad, I shouldn't have said that, right? Even if you was like, yo, my fault, that was too soon, I can get with that. You see what I'm saying? It's like trying to crack a joke about George Floyd. How the hell you ain't getting chased for that? Look, I'm just saying certain things are sacred, and some of these artists believe they are too big for their own good. Now, Twitter came through expressing what it thinks about Meek Mill's line and posted, quote, there's one dude named Rich. He posted how Black Twitter is doing Meek Mill after hearing that line about Kobe, and they added this little visual. Take a look.
Repeat after me the holy phrase. Nigga, get your black ass out of here.
Nigga, get your black ass out of here.
Yeah.
Nigga, get your black ass out of here. Nigga, get your black ass out of here.
Now, hopefully that played, right? Because I completely understand why they felt the need to do that. Another person, NBA Retweet, posted the following. They said NBA Twitter when they catch Meek Mill after hearing the Kobe verse. And then they played this little video. Hopefully this plays. Take a look. And lastly, right, another person by the name of Danielle posted Lil Baby after hearing what this mother effer Meek Mill said about Kobe. Now, Meek Mill responded to the internet, and guess what? It ain't no good, right? He stated, quote, "Somebody promo a narrative and y'all follow it. Y'all internet antics cannot stop me. Ish like Zombieland or something. LOL," close quote. Yo, and then he continued on and said, "They paying to influence y'all now. It's almost like mind control. Wake up," close quote. First off, right, they haven't paid me a dime. So, no, bruh, okay? You wake up. I ain't gonna front, man. Sometimes your boy Celeb be off. Someone came through back in the days in the comments months ago telling us to stop using the N-word. Yeah, that's one of my top 5 words to use in the English language. I have privilege with that word. That's a word I could say that if someone else of a different race says it, they could get jumped or lose their job, twisted teeth, the whole 9 yards. But they asked me not to use it, so I acquiesced. Now Meek did post a pic holding a DC hat that had written on it, R.I.P. Kobe and Gigi. But that actually may have worsened the situation. Folks came through and commented on the post talking about, you're just making it worse and take down the bar. You see what I'm saying? Meek, with all due respect, let me take that back. Meek, in the future, don't do that, okay? The Alabama rapper, right, artist, Honeycomb Brazy, who is associated with Jay Prince and Rap-A-Lot, lost his grandparents the night before last after they were shot to death and then had their house burned down. This is absolutely horrific. What's worse, right? Reports state that Brazy was FaceTimed during the crime on some straight demonic-ish, if you ask me. Now, Brazy mourned his grandparents on the gram when he posted the following. He said, let me see if I can pull it up right here. And honestly, I'm not so sure how I feel about what he said, but I mean, the man is in mourning, so when people are in mourning, man, they can say all kinds of stuff, right? He stated, I mean, if we could pull it up this year, that would be nice. See what I'm saying? Can we get this thing on? Where's it at? All right, boom. He said, long live grandma and grandpa. Y'all was my heart, for real. I put y'all in every song. I hate y'all got caught up in my ish. Shaking my head. This ish hurt, man. I beg y'all to let me move y'all every day, but y'all taught me how to be a stand-up guy. Y'all always told me, if it's our time, it's our time. God got us. That's how I know y'all in heaven. Y'all baby boy got y'all for sure. Baby boy got y'all for sure. Granny, I'ma miss you bad already. And I'ma for sure miss smoking that gas with you, Grandpa. Y'all saved me a spot because I'm most definitely coming to see y'all. I'm not so sure how about that last statement right there, but the man is definitely in mourning. So this is particularly painful stuff. Now, Public Safety Director James Barber stated, we don't know how it happened, but we do know someone came and did this. We know it was gruesome, like no one deserved to be taken from here like that. Not only our family, no human life. They had no regards for human life when they did what they did. It just don't make no sense. You have hurt so many lives, daughters, sons, grandkids, great-grandkids. You talking about a couple that has been together for 50 years. Everybody knew them and loved them. To know them was to love them. They didn't deserve this. Who does something like this? When do they stop? When is enough? Y'all done took two innocent people here that lived their lives, and to be this age and to leave here like that, it's crazy. You see what I'm saying? Now, also, the statement was added. Where are we here? Because this is I'm so mad that I even got to read this joint, man. It was stated that the fire started around 6:30 Wednesday night on Dr. Thomas Avenue and was so large it spread to the home next door. Pearlie Howard lives there with her son Jesse Hall. They say that they didn't see what happened, but they heard gunshots. They said, we hit the floor, saw bullets fly across us, so we got low and waited for 10 minutes. And then finally came out the house and we saw both houses on fire. Yo, this is an absolute nightmare, man. I'm mad that, I even had to read that, yo. Our condolences to Honeycomb Brazy and the family, man. It sounds like, I'm afraid this is the beginning of something horrible, man. You see what I'm saying? Let me go keep it moving. The lovely Rihanna is in a bit of hot water today. And the reason is one I always tend to struggle with, right? The term is called cultural appropriation. Now, the term emerged in the 1980s, but, for some reason, I've only heard it heavily being used in the last year or so. Well, now the lovely Rihanna is being accused of cultural appropriation. She took a topless pic not too long ago, promoting her Savage X Fenty line. Now, while most people were trying to activate their X-ray vision, the good people out in India noticed that one of the several necklaces that she was wearing was a diamond-studded pendant with the Hindu god Ganesha. A lot of folk that practice the Hindu religion ain't feeling the cultural insensitivity. Right? One person came through talking about, okay, but are we not going to talk about Rihanna wearing a Ganesh pendant in her picture that she posted today? Hindu appropriation is not an aesthetic. Another person came out talking about, after getting kicked out of Sheikh Zayed Mosque for provocative behavior, nearly using the Islamic hadith for her lingerie brand, posting an offensive photo shoot outside a Hindu temple for Savage X Fenty, Rihanna wears the Ganesha necklace inappropriately on her Instagram page. Yo, close quote. I wonder if henna is also cultural appropriation. I'm just curious, right? Dream catchers, blonde hair, hair straightening. Wait a minute. You know, there are some black people that naturally have blonde hair or straight hair. So, I guess that should be cool, right? I'm thinking though, like, did Vikings rock cornrows? Like in Assassin's Creed? Google is like, yo, miss me with that, okay? Viking hair was short. So there goes that fantasy about, you know, the cornrows being incorporated in Viking hair. Whatever. Ladies, if you were hoping, right, to bump into Kodak Black and potentially start a long-term relationship with the man, especially knowing the fact that he's a carpet muncher, don't look at me like that. He's saying that joint over Valentine's weekend, remember? Anyway, Kodak Black has officially proposed to a woman by the name of Mellow Racks. Like Marshmallow Racks. I mean, well, let me not be disrespectful. Now, we do have a couple of clips for those of y'all that like this kind of stuff. So, take a look. You know what? I think Kodak should sell melodies. I mean, his melodies are catchy. Anyway, love is a beautiful thing, right? I mean, if you hate love, your heart beats away from death. And when that happens, you'll never have to bother with that troublesome love again. And you'll have exactly what you're looking for. Hey, yo, shout out to Kodak and Mellow Racks. I always feel disrespectful calling her that. But shout out to the both of them. He didn't just propose and she accepted. They just agreed to start a family, a stable one at that, you know, like a stable family in society. Respect, we big up stuff like that, man. And finally, as the party was wrapping up, right, they were loading the speakers into the truck, winding up the extension cords around their arms, and 50 Cent arrived to the party to express his thoughts on the Tory Lanez issue. He shared a clip posted by comedian Taim Commodore concerning what may have happened to Tory Lanez's hair. Yo, take a look. Take a look.
Tory!
Damn, that's a lot of snow out there, man. Hey, yo, man, it's a cold world out there, man. So, bundle up, okay? Yo, let us know what you think. The honeycomb brazy situation, what do you think about that? I mean, do you think we're looking at the beginning of something relatively massive that's about to go down? You see what I'm saying? Rihanna catching the heat. I mean, are these folks justified in saying that it's cultural appropriation? Is it cultural appropriation only when you have a dominating, a ruling, I don't want to say class, but in a sense like a majority class that's culturally appropriating aspects of a culture that's, you know what I'm saying, that have been, that have felt negative pressure for their cultural practices? You see what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I can't even verbalize it, man. I think it's the coffee. Yo, let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.